3. Just think about that number for a second. We're talking about 3 massive, distinct nations teaming up to host the single biggest sporting event on the planet. The United States, Mexico, and Canada are coming together for this unprecedented cross-border tournament in 2026. You know, this isn't just a tournament, it's a literal continental takeover. The logistics of pulling the whole shebang off, absolutely mind-blowing.
And that brings us to 16. That is the sheer volume of host cities getting ready to welcome millions of fans from all over the globe. I mean, we haven't seen a multi-nation World Cup since Korea and Japan way back in 2002. But expanding this to 16 sprawling urban centers across North America, that completely sets the stage for the most massive, ambitious World Cup in the history of the sport.
Okay, let's dive into this explainer. Welcome to our epic venue tour of the 2026 World Cup. I'm absolutely thrilled to guide you through this, because the architectural marvels and the deep-rooted history we're about to explore are truly spectacular. We're going to see exactly how these 3 nations are setting the stage for just an unforgettable global celebration.
So here's our flight itinerary for today's explainer. We'll start with the biggest World Cup ever. Then look at how history begins in Mexico. After that, we'll hit the Team US and Canada bases, explore some seriously loud crowds and tech marvels, and finally, we'll map out the road to the final. It's a structured path through a massive geographical footprint, so let's get moving.
Section 1. The biggest World Cup ever, scaling the continent.
Now, what's really interesting about this layout is how organizing a tournament across an entire continent actually works. It's a total logistical marvel. You can see the heavy concentration right in the US, with stadiums ranging from MetLife in New York all the way to SoFi in Los Angeles. But then look at how Mexico anchors the southern region with historic arenas in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. Meanwhile, Canada proudly caps the northern stretch with Toronto and Vancouver. It really gives you a sense of the sheer mileage fans, and players for that matter, will be covering.
Section 2. History begins in Mexico, the opening act.
So while 2026 really pushes the future of the sport, the soul of this tournament is deeply rooted in its glorious past. To really grasp the incredible diversity of these venues, we have to look at this striking contrast. On one hand, you have the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. It opened in 1966 in a city with over 500 years of history. I mean, this is hallowed ground where legends like Pelé and Maradona literally cemented their legacies. Then, contrast that legendary pedigree with the staggering, modern luxury of the Los Angeles SoFi Stadium. Opened in 2020, this is a revolutionary $5 billion indoor-outdoor mega venue with a state-of-the-art translucent roof. It perfectly captures that blend of football royalty and ultra-modern innovation we're going to see.
But the monumental significance really centers around Match 1. Estadio Azteca is going to become the first Coliseum in history to host a 3rd World Cup opening match. Think about that. It's a true temple of world football, and kicking off the tournament right there bridges the incredible history of the 1970 and 1986 World Cups directly into the modern era.
Section 3. Team USA and Canada bases, the fan experience.
The group stages are really where the momentum builds. So, let me ask you this, and see if you can guess based on the geography we just talked about. Where does Team USA actually play their crucial group stage matches? It's a massive country, but they've strategically chosen their turf to absolutely maximize their home field advantage. Any ideas? Well, if you guessed the West Coast, you hit the nail on the head. Team USA is going to plant their flag at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles and Lumen Field in Seattle. These venues are going to be absolutely electric. In fact, Lumen Field offers these stunning views of the Seattle skyline thanks to its unique open north end. It creates this visual and auditory experience that will undoubtedly elevate the fan experience and for sure intimidate the opposition. As for Canada, the northern fans are in for a serious treat. Toronto's BMO Field underwent a massive $120 million upgrade just to bring it up to prestigious European soccer stadium standards. And out west, Vancouver's BC Place offers this majestic mountain and ocean setting. If you've never seen a match where stunning natural geography literally frames the stadium, Vancouver is going to blow you away.
Section 4. Loud crowds and tech marvels, pushing boundaries.
Beyond just hosting games, these cities are showcasing some of the most unique sensory marvels in all of sports. 142.2. Actually, scratch that. It's not a temperature. It's a Guinness World Record. That is the exact decibel level reached at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. It is officially the loudest outdoor sports venue in the world. Just imagine the roar of an international crowd hitting those levels. The atmosphere is going to be incredibly intense.
Let's move to and see how this builds across the other cities, because each stadium offers a completely unique architectural flavor. Down in Atlanta, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium features a first-of-its-kind 8-panel retractable pinwheel roof. Up in Boston, Gillette Stadium has added a towering 218-foot signature lighthouse, complete with a 360-degree observation deck. Houston brings the noise with its famous acoustic bullpen, and Dallas Stadium, it dazzles with an unbelievable 25,000 square feet of video displays. It's an absolute traveler's dream to experience these vastly different environments.
Section 5. The road to the final, the climax.
And this brilliantly illustrates what happens as the group stages wrap up. The stakes get higher and the venues get way, way bigger. Just look at the immense capacities of the stadiums hosting the culmination of this tournament. You have Atlanta preparing to host 75,000 roaring fans for a semifinal. New York/New Jersey holds a staggering 82,500 for the final. But towering above them all in sheer volume is Dallas Stadium, ready to pack in 94,000 spectators for the other semifinal. The scale of the crowds waiting for these players is truly astronomical. So here is the chronological journey of our tournament. Think of it as the ultimate arc. We begin steeped in history with Match 1 down in Mexico City. Then, over the course of the tournament, the tension funnels the best teams in the world toward matches 101 and 102, those massive semifinals in Dallas and Atlanta. And finally, the whole thing culminates in match 104.
The ultimate destination, MetLife Stadium in New York and New Jersey. The journey ends right in the shadow of Manhattan. You know, this is a venue that really knows how to put on a show. I mean, it's hosted everything from the Super Bowl to the 2016 Copa America final. It is the perfect grand finale setting to crown the next world champion.
To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this quote from a traveler named Carlos, reflecting on a previous World Cup package. He said, "Best sports travel experience ever. Accommodations were top-notch. Looking forward to our next road trip's vacation." It really makes you think, doesn't it? This 2026 event isn't just about watching football on your TV. It is a monumental cross-continental festival. With 3 countries, 16 vastly different cities, and the loudest, most technologically advanced stadiums on Earth, will you be charting your own path to experience this once-in-a-lifetime journey in person. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this incredible roadmap. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.